guys, we are back with another video, and in this video, we will be discussing ways to upgrade your Minecraft house. Now this is a bad house, and I am pretty sure none of you have a house like this. If you do, that's kinda sad, and how are there so many bats in here? We will be upgrading this Minecraft house till it looks insane. So one of the first things you're going to want to do is add a yard. Now, this is a okay yard, right? But it doesn't really look that good. So what we're going to do is we're going to make fake grass. Which may sound worse, but it's actually pretty good. So I'm going to get some green concrete powder, green wool, green concrete, and then I'm just going to lay them out in strips. Like so. So let's also make a pathway along with this, so that'll look nicer. And I'm gonna actually put that in a time lapse. So time lapse starts now. Okay guys, so after that time lapse, and let me do /time set day, because the sun's setting, we have this sort of lovely yard. And now, this bit's a little bit off-centered, so I don't want to make any major changes to the house itself. So, what I'm gonna do is I am going to extend the yard a little bit. So I'll start by doing the green wool, then the green concrete on these places, and slush water clear because it's raining, and rain does not make a good YouTube video. But now the yard is properly adjusted. We have a nice walkway. And what we're also going to want to do is put some shrubbery outside, so I'm going to go for oak leaves. So, and all we'll want to do is just ring it around the outside, like so. Just makes a nice effect of bushes. And if you wanted to make it even fancier, you can go for trapdoors, and I'll say spruce for this time, and just close them up like this, on either side of them. Like this. Make it like sort of corners, if you would say. But I wouldn't suggest it. If you want it, you can go ahead have it. Then it'll look like this. Or we can go ahead and replace those leaves with dirt. And that may not seem like a lot of sense now, but place some more trapdoors like so. Let's replace it on this side also. We will have a sort of planter like this. And now we can also do it with grass if you don't like the way how dirt looks. So we can do this and quickly replace the dirt with grass. And now we have nice flower beds, in which we can take flowers. And let's have dandelions, poppy, blue orchards, allium, I don't know how you pronounce that, azure bullet, red tulips, orange tulips, white tulips, pink tulips, cornflowers, and lily. of the valley, apparently. I didn't even know that's what it was called. But let's quickly scatter these flowers here. Let's put some poppies here, some orchids here, alliums here, tulips here. Now this one's done. And then we go for orange tulips, lily, cornflowers, dandelion there, blue orchid, and azure. So, as you can see here, we have a nice flower planter sort of thing. So I mean, it would look nice if you want that type of house, but I am just gonna go for the oak leaves. So, if you want to do that, you can do that, but for this video and for right now, I'm going to go with oak leaves, because I think oak leaves would look nice. So, let's quickly break all of these, collect the flowers, drop this, quickly get rid of it, and boom. Now, we should just clear these, make sure we don't go into the pathway, and just go across here, boom. And if we want, we can also ring it outside like this, and do it completely outside like this. So that's what I'm gonna do. You need to make sure the outside is good, because that's gonna be the first impression people have on your base, and first impressions make the most difference. So if people see a terrible outside base, no matter how close it is inside, they'll think you have a bad base. So here we have this, and we're gonna want to make the entrance. I mean, we can make a piston door or anything. You'd like to make your entrance look nice, but we're gonna keep it a door for now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break the door, and we always need to make sure that your flooring extends underneath the door, because if you just have a grass block underneath your door, it wouldn't make much sense and it wouldn't look very nice. So let's start with flooring. For flooring, I'm gonna go for some spruce. So let's get, I couldn't even spell spruce there, but let's get spruce. And it would also help if you make it out of spruce planks, because then it completely mob-proofs your base, and you will have a nice way of putting lighting if you want. If you want nice moody lighting, if you want whatever you want, you can put the lighting there. You won't have to worry about mob spawns, which is really good. You can also do everything on top of those slabs, so it's almost even better than a regular block. And it's also, you can make double of them for the same amount of resources, so it's like a win-win. And I'm gonna have to do slush weather clear again, because it is thunderstorming. And I do not want it to be thunderstorming. But, even though we're inside, it doesn't really give a good vibe for a video. But, we're just gonna quickly replace the floor now, so another time lapse. Okay guys, so as you see, I've made the floor, and another thing I've did is, let me switch today real quick, but I've made a sort of little box area, and what I'm going to do is, what I did is I waterlogged these slabs. So what I did is I placed a water bucket. You can't see it, but if I break the slab, there it is. It's all waterlogged. So it will take a lot of time and effort to do, but if you do manage it, things like, oh, it's peaceful. I forgot that. Slash difficulty easy. Then as you see, I put down the creeper. It goes on fire. Boom. It blows up. No damage done. While as if we do it here, boom. There's a hole in the wall. Not in the wall. In the floor. There'll be a hole in the floor, which will be very, very annoying to clean up. So I am not going to put water underneath all of them, but if you do want to creeper proof everything, you can put it there. Boom. And I've just put a sponge there, so that now no water spilling everywhere, and difficulty peaceful, and quickly replace all. Don't tell me it's thunder. Oh come. This is taking up a lot of the video. Just me clearing the weather. But let's quickly. Ooh, I really need to get rid of these bats somehow, but probably add more light. But now we have flooring, and what we're also going to want to do is take a door. I personally like the style of the birch door, but you can pick any door you want. Let's put that right there. And we're gonna want to sort of, yeah, that actually brings us into the next thing. We need depth to this house, so this is just a flat box, and a flat box doesn't look nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to add depth to it. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove all of this and make it non-boxy like, and replace these upper side blocks, I guess you could call them, with stairs. So that'll make like a more rounded feel. And even though Minecraft makes everything out of blocks, it does give a lot of detail to the build. And we do also want to make a color change. So instead of everything just being of the same color, which would look very bland, we're gonna want to do something of a different color. And I'm not gonna make like different color stairs, because I have a different idea for what I want to do with this house. But if you don't really know, I would suggest using different colors, just throwing around different colors there to make it seem more colorful, and that'll make your base look a lot better. So as you see, this already looks a lot better, considering I put the stairs here. And now another thing we're gonna want to do is make sure we add support. Now in Minecraft, we can have things like this, but that doesn't say they look nice. So what I'm going to do is, since the majority of this house is made of oak, I'm going to use oak logs. If you're making a wooden house, I would suggest using logs, because in my opinion they look the best, but you can use whatever you want. So I'm going to put the logs here. As you see, it gives some support to the build. I'm also going to replace this and put a log here. Just so, because I don't want the log to end suddenly with no reason with a stair on top, because that looks very weird and unnatural. So, just gonna put them here, the pillars, to give support to the frame of the house. You can also do this at regular intervals, at a large base. So for example, I can put one here, and put one here, and put one here, but I'm gonna leave it for 4 for right now. And I'm also going to put a slab on the top of this to make it look better. Like this. And actually, I've changed my mind. I don't think a slab will look good. I think some stairs will look good. Right here. And I'm also going to raise it like this and put stairs here. But oh no, I don't like this. I'm going to make it back to normal. And you see, that's one of the good things you can do about building, is you can just keep on changing it, and it won't matter much. You just have to make sure the finished product is what you really want. So if you start building and then realize, I want this entire house to be made of birch, which I don't know why I don't like building out of birch, but let's just say it, or spruce, don't be afraid to tear it down and start again. Because if that looks better and is more of what you want, that's good. So now we're going to want to add in more depth. So what I think I may do is add a little frame for the door. So let me see if I can go like this. Maybe add it like some stairs like this here. And maybe something looks like that. That looks a lot better than just a flat. Posts, door, wall, whatever one does. And it's kind of hard to get in, but it sure looks a lot better. And if you want, we could put torches or some sort of light source there, but we have a good door, in my opinion. And now here we have the external supports. Now we also need to make sure the inside of the base looks well. because if we don't have the inside of the base looking well, it won't really be a good base. I mean, sure, people will look at it and be like, wow, this is a really cool base. And then they walk in, and it's just like nothing. So we need to start making this base better. So one of the first things I would suggest is dividing the base into rooms. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make like a sort of central hallway here, splitting off into different rooms. Now, I'm going to also make a staircase to find the staircase. To find your rooms and basically like lay it out. So I want my staircase to be over here, so I'll put some logs here. Because I want my staircase to be over here. Okay? And let's actually start building the staircase. So, we put the staircase down here. And I'm actually going to ignore the thunder because I'm going to actually be inside for this. And I'm going to go ahead like this. And I'm going to go and I'm going to build a staircase. Now, this isn't a very fancy looking staircase. You can make it look much, much fancier if you want. But I may even do that later on in the video. But the point I'm trying to make here is just sort of plan everything out and just start building. That's literally all you need to do. So, as you see, I've built a staircase. And I actually need to open this roof a little bit if I want the staircase to go outside. And I'm going to do slash weather clear because I don't like working in the rain. I'll also do slash time set day to make sure it's nice and shiny. But we have it up here, and then finally we have this, and now we're outside. So this is a nice staircase leading outside. And another thing I'm going to want to do is make sure to add as much depth to the build as possible. So I added a staircase facing up, and it looks so much better now. So we have this, and if you want, we can also move this one more back, because I think maybe it's a little too close. So I go like this. And boom, this looks really nice. So now we have a staircase. Another thing we're gonna want to know is we're gonna want to add windows. And before I add windows though, I noticed this staircase, I don't like the look. It's looking very boxy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it not look boxy. So I'm gonna sort of shape it like this. And boom. I think that this looks a lot more I don't know what's wrong with me today. I can't even speak, but I think this looks a lot nicer. Now, if we want, we can also put it like this. But I personally don't like that much. And you know what? I said we're gonna do that, but let's also make this look better. So we can use lecterns, and we can also use oak slabs because I'm making everything out of oak. And we also have these things called Petrified Oak Slabs. I don't really know what they are, but you can use them, I suppose. You can't get them in legit survival though, so that'd be creative on only building. But we put these lecterns upside down, and just like that, I suppose it looks cooler. Now, as you see, in my opinion, this looks cooler. We can also put even a slab on top of this. That'll look cooler from all angles. So, slab, 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 slabs. So we just cover this thing with slabs. And as you see here, this looks like a pretty good staircase. So you can just walk up here. Don't forget all of the slabs. We need to make it look nice. And in my opinion, this is a nice staircase. We can get outside. Maybe have a balcony up here or something, or even a second floor. Now we're going to want to start defining our rooms. So as you come here, you're going to want there's going to be a staircase over here. So I actually don't like this feel because it feels like it's just coming in too close. So I'm actually going to increase the distance like this. So this looks a lot more open to me. And obviously you're going to see this and you're going to be steered towards over here because this is like a big blockage. So in here we're going to want something like a living room. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take some oak signs and I'm going to basically go ahead and I'm going to make a nice little couch seating area over here. So let's make a nice seating area. Put the signs here as armchair rests. And then maybe put a chair over here. Chair over here. Put the signs over here. Nice, like, chairs. And if we want, we can remove this bit and add like a curved couch over here. So we can extend this a little bit more, make a curved couch over here. And as you see, you walk in, you see this, and it doesn't really look nice, right? So what we can do is we can make the curved couch over here. So just simply remove this sign, curved couch, put the sign here, and boom, looks a lot better. And then we can also add another seating area right here. Boom, boom. So nice family room. You walk in, you see this, it looks nice, and we can also take some red carpet. I like red the best. You can choose what color you like, and just put it right here. A nice carpet. So, in my opinion, I think that looks nice. I don't like the look of this chair, so I'm going to remove it. So we have a nice couch, sitting area over here. You can actually turn it like this. So it's more of like a hook shape sort of thing. So you can sit here, enjoy, watch TV or whatever, and we can build a TV. And another important thing to know is micro builds in your house look very nice, and that's thunder. Okay, I don't even know how to stop this. It's just doing it 24. It's just doing the 24/7 now. But for TV, I'm gonna want some black concrete. So I'm gonna go here and get some black concrete. So over here, you get some black concrete for our TV screen. And I wanna make it like this. And then I want to change the supports, how they look, actually. So I'm gonna put this like this. Then maybe this is a big this is a big TV, so I'll maybe move it a little bit over here and have a nice big TV over here. A nice big TV. And another thing here is gonna be the kitchen. So what I'm gonna do for the kitchen, make a small counter over here. And make sure we have supports. Always remember the supports. So a nice sort of counter over here. And then we're gonna want to add kitchen stuff. So let's take a furnace. And add a furnace, blast furnace, smoker over here. All of this stuff. Actually, let's put this over here. All of our kitchen stuff. Let's put the smoker over here, actually. And then let's take a cauldron. Okay. I honestly just forgot how to spell that, but let's take some water, put it in the cauldron, and take a lever as a sort of faucet. Flick it on. Now we have a faucet. Or if we want, we can turn this up. Different shaped faucet. Whatever you want. And now we can also go here, put this here, put lava in it. Who knows? So, lava. Boom, lava cauldron. Don't know why you would have that in a kitchen, but it's safe in a cauldron. So now we can also take a campfire, take a minecart, and so basically we can take some rails, put the minecart on the rail, like so, and I want it to face this way, so I'm gonna do it like this. Then I'm gonna take an iron trapdoor, and I'm gonna put it on the minecart. Use a piston, I think. I saw this trick in a YouTube video somewhere. I completely forgot the name of the YouTube video, so credit to the guy who thought of this. Okay, let's think again. Piston over here. I don't think it was even pushing it. But redstone block. Piston. Break this redstone block. Reload. Okay. I am very confused. I am extremely confused, but we shall never stop trying. Take the iron bar. In. Okay. Put it here. Take a lever. I'm just so confused right now, guys. Like, I do not know what I'm doing. At all. But I'm trying. So let's take some rail. And let's take some minecart. Minecart and rail. And put this here. Break it. Scoot the minecart in there. You know what? I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. There's a cool build for this. I can say I don't know this. I can say I don't know it. But we can make. Okay, you know what? Quick fix. Put a counter over there. Okay, that was a failure, but remember, that's fine. I kind of like the look of this now, so it's good. So it's good. And let's have a campfire. Not a campfire, but a sort of fireplace over here. So we can make it so you walk in and there's a fireplace, or we can put it over here by the family room. So right over here, there's a big TV over here. So I might want to move the TV or put the fireplace somewhere else. But what I can do is put the fireplace over here. So if you're gonna make a fireplace, one of the important things for you to know is always use campfires. Unless you don't want to, of course, but campfires are the best in my opinion. So I'm gonna take some bricks and put them behind us. And I'm gonna also weather clear and time set day, so because there will be some outside work and I want it to look nice. But the reason I always use campfires is because campfires will not burn down your house, and they also give a nice smoke. So if you want a nice chimney, like so, like a chimney, you have a nice brick chimney. So let's have a nice chimney. You can see right outside. Smoke's coming out. And in my opinion, this looks pretty nice. We can layer this. And maybe even put some trapdoors. Trapdoors always save me here because they look nice. They also add depth to your build, so I like trapdoors. Even though if they don't look good here. Hey, maybe they look good there. Or maybe we want to lower this a bit, or maybe we want to increase it a bit, who knows. But I like this how it is. I'm not even going to use the trapdoors, which is that, but that's fine. And another thing we can do is, you see these carpets? If we take some glowstone and put it underneath the carpets, as you see, if I turn my brightness all the way down, you can see the glowstone shines through the carpet. So when we do lighting, which I'll actually do right now, make sure to have your brightness setting down to moody so you can see the brightness. So if I put this glowstone here, looks nice, and I just put the carpet over it, I still get the light, but you don't see the glowstone. So that's pretty nice. And over here for kitchen, what I'm gonna do is maybe ceiling lights or something. Over here we can add, you can actually add a lot of redstone to your house if you want to. But I'm not too good at redstone, so I'm not going to. But we need to make sure to light up all areas of the house, so I'm gonna do some ceiling lights. So glowstone over here, and a glowstone in the middle, or actually glowstone one apart over here, like this, and maybe do a sort of curve. Oh no, there's a ceiling there, but I can do a curve over here, and sort of nice ceiling lights, I suppose you can say. I'm actually gonna block most of this off and have like a middle light. Let's see if two. Yeah, this doesn't look too bad. But I'm gonna keep them about 3 apart because in my opinion that's the one which looks best. But if you come across something like a fireplace like this, which it won't look nice going into, don't do it. Just make sure you know what you want, and if you know what you want, just make that. So put the glowstone over here and have some nice ceiling lights. And boom, we have ceiling lights. And now I'm gonna put more glowstone over here. Let it battery. I don't want one here because of the stairs. That's fine. And now this looks pretty nice. And if you want maybe floor lighting, we can put some glowstone in the corners right here. There's nothing in the corners really, so we can put glowstone there, and there is something in this corner, so we actually won't put glowstone here unless we want to. Then we can put glowstone there and change the counter sort of. So now we have glowstone here. We can even maybe layer it a little bit, not layer it, but put it on the side. So if I want to do this, I can do this. Match the top lighting. So as you see, we have this. And I want this one to be put over here, so I sort of shifting it off by one. So we have this, and now we have this house is mostly lit up. We don't have a nice entrance light though, so maybe we can sort of put a carpet in the front or something. I don't really know yet, but hey, maybe a carpet here would look nice. Carpet all the way over here. I think that looks nice. I don't know about you guys, but I think that looks nice all the way over to the fireplace. So this has good lighting, good everything, so I can turn my video settings up. Now of course I'm gonna now make a 2-story house, so I'm gonna put something on the top / weather clear, and I'm gonna take some more oak, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place it over these lights so you can't see them from the outside, and then that's also going to be the walls of this new new flooring? What? But this is going to be the walls of the new floor, and as you see over here, we run into the chimney. And I don't really want to disturb the chimney, so I'm gonna move it over here. Make like a small back room over there or something. And then once I'm here, I'm out of the way of the chimney, I can move back and start placing blocks. So as you see, we have a small outline of how I want this to look. And I'm also going to go up tree high and work on this. So I'm going to put this in another time lapse. Okay guys, so as you see, I maybe went a little bit overboard. But as you see, I added some windows, which gives some natural light, and it's really nice. And I also added a nice big window in the front here. added a balcony. I extended the chimney. I know it looks weird from the back, but from the front it looks almost perfectly normal. And as the campfire smoke didn't reach there, I put these campfires here. So when you go down from this trapdoor I added, then you go down into the main area of the house. It doesn't look like much, but you see smoke only reaches to up here. So what I did is I came here. I went to the top of the chimney. I flew there, outside the house, of course. Not trying to walk inside, but I go here and boom. I put some here. I didn't put them at the very top so you couldn't see so you can't see them, but you have the smoke. And I have the trapdoor here, and I'm actually going to go inside now. Actually, I didn't even notice this, but defense connects. But I'm also going to add a small storage room, but first I need to add lighting. So I'm going to take some glowstone from down here. And I am going to start lighting this place up. So I'm going to maybe do... I'm definitely going to do ceiling lights. So a ceiling light there. Ceiling light there. So one at the end of each of the main corners. So ceiling lights here. And then maybe a ceiling light in a sort of L-shaped pattern here. Like this, and nice lights. And now this is all lit. Now that this is all lit up, we can start making this. Let's have a small chest room over here. Let's take some chests, place them over here. And then we can start making your bedroom. And for your bedroom, I just suggest. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some beds, and I'm gonna make it so you can it faces outwards, so when you sleep you can see the view. I'm also gonna put some stairs, and I'll go with cut copper stairs for this one. Like a new vibe, but actually no, I'm just gonna go with oak. Oak. Mostly everything in this house is oak. It's like an oak sort of house. That makes like no sense. But I'm actually gonna go for oak slabs. So as you see, I'm changing my mind a lot, and that doesn't matter. I had the basic vision. I still have that basic vision. And the good part is with that basic vision, I now know what I now know what I know what I want to make, so I can work towards that. And I'm gonna make a nice like bed stand over here and start angling it like this. And maybe put... Actually, I don't like the look of this. I want to keep it all flat. So I'm gonna keep it like this. And maybe a crafting table or two. Popped down here. Boom. And we can go to sleep. And we can look outside. So that's the bedroom, mostly done. This is a small house. So I suppose you know. But I'm gonna take a painting and I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna put it. Okay, let's get a good painting here. I think I know which one I want. Okay, no, let's go for... Let's cover this back wall in paintings. You know what? Let's do it. Painting, painting, painting. I rather like the look of these, but as you may see, don't go overboard with things. This could look good, but it has the potential to look good, but I don't like it. So if you want to use paintings, use them nice and sparingly. So if I want a painting right up here, fits perfectly. Looks nice. I like it. I like it. So maybe I can even clean it up like that. Or if I want just a little bit of the little bit of wood showing, boom, like that. But I don't, so I'm gonna put it like this. So We can go like that, or we can even move this entire painting down one. So boom, like that. And then we can even close it up like that. So doesn't that look nice? And then over here, right on top of the chests, we don't have enough room, but we sure can add a painting over here, a nice big one. And let's go for... are there any different ones which are this big? I don't think... oh, there is one. You know what, let's go for that one. A pig. And... maybe right in the middle. A nice one over here. And you see, we have a few nice paintings. And actually, I can maybe put some stairs leading up to this painting. So if I actually leading down, so I kind of messed that up. But I can put one over here. And if I don't want the painting to go here, just place blocks there. It'll automatically zoom where it can fit into. So if I want a 3x3 and there's more space, just put it like this. And I don't know how to place this, maybe like this. Okay, I'm very confused, but I just want a 3x3 painting. That's it. That's all I want. Can I have my lifelong dream of a 3x3 painting? I don't get it. I swear they exist if they don't exist. Well, how about this? Let's have a nice big picture of a llama. Or a pig. I don't know it. But you see, we use painting sparingly and they look nice. And let's say maybe one on this back wall here. Right? How about this one? You what? Painting? This... no. Messed that up. You know what? Let's not put painting there. And then we're gonna come over here and we're gonna put a painting over here in the family room. So, nice one right up here. No, let's put it over here. Actually, let's put one in the kitchen. Right up here. Maybe we can have a nice layer of pictures. Just pictures. Pictures, pictures. All of sunsets. Actually, we don't want them all to be about the same thing. So, boom. Nice layer of paintings, and we have a good house now. In my opinion, this is a nice house. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, and also please subscribe to my YouTube channel. We're so close to 100 subscribers. Let's go there. So, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.